Yo, it's a lion's war, and the stakes are high. Lord Shadow steps up. He's ready to fly. Questions in the air, they start to rain. Can Lord clear his lane without any strain? How many deaths will Lord give out this war? He gotta maintain. Find the best counter for a defender. Lord Shadow's skill, he's the ultimate contender. The map's laid out, it's a treacherous path, but Lord's got the skills. He's done the math, checking the nodes, planning the attack. He's moving forward, there's no turning back.
Hey everyone, Shadow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So it's season 59, and this is war number 12. Finally, the last war of the season. So happy. And we're going up against an alliance called Architects of Infinity. That sounds familiar. We may have fought them before. Let's see, who did they ban? All right. We got Negasonic, Serpent, and Deathless Thanos. All right, let's take a look and see who they got on my path. All right, let's see here. Okay, so we got Enchantress again here. So far, every time we fought her, we've lost at least one life. Maybe we'll get it this time. Not worried about Omega Sentinel. This looks like a Corvus Proxima deal here. Same thing with this here. Corvus can handle that, I guess. And Spider-Ham, interesting. So he's not really a difficult defender here on this node. That's an Okoye fight. I think that's a perfect Okoye fight. All right, let's take a look at the spreadsheet and see what our planner has in store. As soon as it lines up, there we go. All right, so Omega Sentinel, Gladiator. Okay, yeah, Gladiator can work. Enchantress, Silk. I have no way of dealing with the auto block, so I don't know about that one. Let's see. Vision Arcus, Wiccan, Absman, or Kushala. Yeah, they can do it. And then Spider-Ham, Gladiator. Oh, no. I think we're not going to do this. Gladiator is very difficult to deal with. And that Spider-Ham and his evade, yeah, no. I'm going to go in, I think, with Corvus. Because Silk, I'm still going to lose with Enchantress. She's not any better at fighting Enchantress on that node because of the auto block. And maybe Corvus will be able to get her this time. At the most, it'll be one death. So we'll see. And Gladiator, no. He can do it, but no. And I don't see that I'm going in after any minis. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to propose. All right. So let's get on to the fighting. So I talked to the planner, our alliance leader, and he okayed me to go in with this team. Corvus, Proxima, Okoye. Now, I was very nervous because if you guys have been following these war videos, you know that some of the choices that I made were not good. And they did go against what the planner had suggested. And then they didn't work out. So I was really nervous. I can't blame the planner. I know in the comments some of the choices weren't the best, but I can't blame the planner 100%. Because I have veto power. So I can say, no, I would rather go in with this. And usually, even if he has reservations, he'll let me ride, you know? And if you'll recall, one time I brought in Deathless Thanos, and he even mentioned to me that he had concerns about Deathless Thanos in that one fight. And it turned out he was right. Was not a good option. So here, though, we're going back to our basics. I could have brought in Gladiator as well, by the way. But this is the last war of the season, and I am locked in. So this fight, I'm not worried about. Okay? Even if I hit her while she has her armor up, so what? You see I get the bleeds on me. They're not going to really do anything. I was worried at first because I thought that the bleeds had that extra direct damage component and would still hurt him. But that's not the case, as you see. Look at that. Boom. And Omega Sentinel is down. Just like that. Okay? Now, this next fight is Enchantress. Y'all know Enchantress is a BS defender, right? I want y'all to watch this fight. Now, I have tried to fight Enchantress, and I have yet to get a solo on Enchantress on this node. We tried Silk one time. The auto block was an issue. I tried Vox. That didn't work. I tried Corvus, and he failed. And if you remember, go look back on the previous wars. When I used Corvus, I'm like, Corvus should work just fine. But then she got that BS set of buffs. Okay, so here we go. Nice. All down, right? So now at this point, there we go. I had to trigger that auto block. Now, there we go. Now I don't have to worry about auto block anymore. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to get her down as fast as possible. All right, now, look at this. I blocked. And she's down. That's why I don't like fighting Enchantress. Some of the fights are like that. Other fights, now, what happened there? What was different? If you look back, she didn't fire a single special. And I did the same thing. I hit her, and then I blocked. And last time, she fired her special into my block, even though I was blocking. And I was just like, really? Now she got the buffs that I got to deal with again. And you remember, she had just a little sliver of health. And it seemed like there was nothing I could do. I was trying my best to do anything, just to hit her, nick her a little bit. Nothing was working. She had the untouchable. She had all. It was ridiculous, right? What was that, a 37-second fight? Yeah. Don't like fighting her, because it should be that easy. All right, now this guy here, he puts on a cold snap if you're too close to him. Corvus is immune to the cold snap. So really what I have to worry about with him is the power gain. Okay, and again, you know my strategy on this node. I don't want to deal with that stun, so I'm trying to get him down as fast as possible. All right, there he goes. He fired that off, and now I want to bait this out because I see the encroaching stun coming, and here it comes. Whoa. All right, time that one nicely. All right, and the power back boost is working nice. Oh, and down. Beautiful, beautiful. Why couldn't it be like this all season? This was actually my worst season, man. Oh my goodness. And I know that I died way more than I normally do. I mean, I died so much this season. I think if you add up the previous season, how many times I've died, I think I've died more this season than last season and the season before that. All right, so I'm not worried about this fight either. All right, so you know Okoye, I'm just doing some like medium, light, and that's it. Once I got the ensnared on him, there's nothing I had to worry about. Look at this. Boom. Look at his damage. Go, Okoye. I didn't even turn off my recoil masteries for this. There's no need. Just look at this, man. Look at his health. I could have just done a 5-hit combo right here, and he would have died before I did. So just like that, the last war of the season is over, and I didn't die. That's the way to end the season. All right? So we'll be back in a little bit, and you'll find out just how this war ended. And we're back. And unfortunately, we lost this war, final war of the season. And we ended it with a loss. We'll see if we stay. I think Platinum 3 is where we most likely will end up. But we'll find out. All right, let's see. How bad was it? Every time I click, that is weird. All right, anyway. Okay, well, seemed kind of close, maybe. Shout out to our MVPs. Y'all putting it down as usual. Ooh, we would have had them by fight duration by just a sliver. But yeah, we just died too much. This time I don't feel bad since I didn't contribute to that. For a change. All right, anyway, that's going to do it, guys. Finally, season is over. I hope they make some changes to this meta because, Anyway, take care, and you all have a blessed day.
Lord's moves are slick, dexterity more heavily, he dodged quick. Class champ, Lord the master of the game, cosmic science, skill tech mute I claim. Arena and chill grind, that's how he roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. In the fight, he's swift, his tactics be tight. LordShaedow's in the arena, ready to ignite.